Hey guys, ShadowFireXD here, and welcome to another episode of Plague Inc. Evolve. Today we're continuing with the Simian flu from the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes movie. So let's go ahead and get started. We have two new gene slots here specifically for the apes, but everything else should be what I normally stick with. Yeah, I know we don't have anything here, so let's continue on with the new game. Let's quickly do a casual run of the game. Wilted Allergy, okay. And then next time we'll do like a normal play or something. Alright, let's start out where it is we normally start, here in Egypt. There we go, click the play button. Wilted Allergy begins in Egypt, okay. So, for anyone who doesn't know exactly what the Simian flu is, what happens is, let me quickly just pause the game. As the game progresses, you'll get these little government buildings, and what they do is, at first, whenever they start out, they may not. Whenever they start making the cure research, a lot more of these buildings will start coming up. But at first, I don't think they're too focused on the cure, but then after your disease becomes a little bit more deadly or a little more noticeable, they eventually start putting more time into the cure. But this is what the disease looks like. You've got some different transmissions. You've got let's see, I think really the only thing new is formites. Pathogen able to transmit through physical contact increases infectivity, especially in wealthy and urban environments. Got some new symptoms: laryngitis, rash, headache, neuro enhancement, which this makes people smarter. But later on down the path, let's see, it's not, I think it's like the hex here, it gives you like total brain death or something. Yeah, that's actually really nice for endgame. Photophobia, and then nausea. And then there's also, in the abilities, you have Simian neurogenesis, which what this does is this makes apes basically smarter than people, or begins the process of making them smarter. I don't know why the thing is kind of like glitchy like that. Like the brain over here is all white. I'm not exactly sure why it's doing that. But once you get this, you get 4 other things which will help you later in the game, but I'll get to those in a little bit. Right now we'll continue on with the game, progress forward. Don't want to keep you guys busy. I want to eventually progress through the game. Danish Mafia becoming too powerful. Let's just ignore the news right now. I mean, right now we're about to change the world forever. But, yeah, the kind of the story for this is basically just they were coming up with I mean, this is pretty much based off of the recent reboots of the Planet of the Apes movie. Neuro Enhancement 1, okay, wow. That's the first thing I get as mutation, Neuro Enhancement 1. This game really, really likes to mess with me. Get those two, make it spread a little faster. Then next we're going to get these 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait a while for this one, because once you get this one, then your disease becomes a lot more noticeable. I think it does, but basically once you get this, all the apes in this lab eventually kind of break out, and it kind of destroys the lab. And then later on in the game, you can eventually make your apes destroy these government buildings and whatnot, and free the apes that were captured there. So we've got 16 DNA points. What can that get us? That can get us one of these. Okay, so what do we want? Where all is our disease right now? Not in a whole lot of places. Rash symptom mutated. Okay, let's see. Okay, so devolving that is not something I want to do right now. I should have enough to get those 2, so that means drug resistance will be next. Now hopefully people will notice the whole rash thing right away. Hopefully. Here we go, we can get that. Here we go, get these 2. Some more coming up. Our disease is slowly spreading. Let's see. Is there anything I can do right now? No, don't want to get anything there. Let's see. Oh, we get this. And 4 mites. I know I'll need, or I know I'll need the ability to get to easily get urban places later, so that's something I'll definitely need. Also helps with wealthy places. New minor disease spreading. Thanks, world. Thank you for noticing me. Notice me, senpai world. World senpai. Yeah. Metallurgy escaped from Junce's lab. Okay, so now that the lab has turned that color, now it's starting to work on the cure. Which when it does, then the cure research will glow up. It will go up quicker. So around this point is whenever I would actually need to start using this, the Simian neurogenesis. Let's see, I need 19 DNA points for that, so I can use it now if I wanted. But I'm gonna wait just a little longer. Yeah. Here we go. Get those. You're right, laryngitis, okay. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just saving up DNA points, so that way I can get this and some of these other abilities, like this will allow you to make an ape colony, which will give you DNA points. This will allow you to take out the other lab buildings. This will make you hide easier from the humans. We'll get to see that a little bit later. And then this will help your apes travel. Okay, so let's see, I have 38 DNA points. I'll get this, this, and this, because those are really the main 3 I'm going to need right now. Now that that's happened, I've destroyed that government building. As you can see, it's got a X over it. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a 3D model whenever it's been destroyed. And now if I want to, I can press F, and it'll show me what all places have apes infected. Which, now that I've done that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Hominid Bridge, which also, getting the neurogenesis thing gave me these 4 abilities. What this does is this will allow the disease to transfer via ape to human and like human to ape or whatever. Yeah, and then this will allow it to travel between other species of apes, so that'll also be a good thing to get. Okay, and from that noise, there's another lab up here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly set up a lab, or a little ape colony here. Let's see. Intelligent apes form a colony in Sudan. See, I should have some apes there. Oh no, but they're all dead. Whenever apes, let me just quickly pause the game and show you. For all the infected apes that they can get their hands on, the more the cure will go up. So that's a bad thing to have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the apes over here destroy that lab. Have these apes travel over here. Then they're going to destroy that lab. But every time the apes fail at destroying a lab, that'll make it easier for the cure to go up. And every time you destroy a lab, you get it reduces the cure by a little bit. So let's see, now I need to start focusing on getting other abilities, which every time you set up an ape colony, it'll increase the it'll increase the cost from setting up a new colony. Sneezing symptom mutated, okay. Come on, I need more apes in Pakistan. Come on. That should be enough to take out the lab, hopefully. In case if not, I'll get that. That'll make it to where I get more DNA points from colonies. Is that a hematopoiesis? What? I really don't know these medical terms. No, not that, which actually brings up lethality. This is a coughing up blood from inflated bronchi, increased infectivity and fatal in extreme cases. Okay. So my disease is starting to get is starting to become, can't think of the word, let's move these guys over there. There we go. Yeah, this is a much better view for me to be in. Anyway, I can't think of what it was I was thinking. Okay, let's set up another colony there. I don't have enough to set up another one. Nausea symptom is mutated. Let's move those guys up there. Destroy that. Let's get this. What this will do is that'll slow down the cure research like photophobia and subconjunctival bleeding, which blood gathering in the anterior chamber of the eye gives a red appearance to the iris or cornea, decreases cure research speed. So, yeah, from these 3 ape colonies, I'll be able to get a constant supply of DNA points, as long as the world doesn't destroy it. Is there anywhere my disease isn't? Okay. Good, I've almost got the world completely infected. Almost. Apes cause terror in Spain. Following a number of concerned ape incidents in Spain, the government has promised to pursue radical methods to control ape population and protect the public from animal attack. Headache symptom mutated. I'll set up one more colony right there. So as you can see, it's 29 DNA points now to set up a new colony. Okay, let's destroy that. Let's move you up there. Let's see. Let's also get that. That'll make it harder for these drones to find the places. I really can't pronounce these medical terms, or I can't really think of the word that they would be. Epistaxis. Again, this one I'm probably butchering these words. No, not that. It would be this. Hemorrhage of the nasal mucous membrane causes the severe nosebleeds, increasing likelihood of infection. Okay, basically my disease is doing some nasty stuff to people. Let's also get that so that I will travel faster. Then this will make it to where they travel faster on land and by sea. Let's get that. Then if I can get this, I can get you can get an achievement thing, I think, or like a little card thing that comes up where basically your apes have learned to use guns and ride horseback. Kind of like, in the movies. Which would be a scary thing if they actually knew how to do that. Okay, no, they do have a little 3D image thing. Hypocoagulability symptom mutated. I feel like I was close to that. Significantly reduced blood clotting ability results in heavy external bleeding, often fatal due to exsanguation. Again, I really don't know these terms. I just need it to spread a little faster in these colder places. So I'll get that. How much? Spend some points to get that. Any other labs anywhere? No, I don't see any. We've been placed on the watch list finally. As you can see, after destroying the lab, the cure went from like 60% to 45%. Almost infected everyone. How many people are still healthy? People in Canada and Greenland. Just waiting on Canada. There we go. So now I can get total brain death. Comprehensive replacement of brain cell DNA triggers a massive immune response leading to complete and irreversible loss of brain function. Let's see, meningitis. Looking for all the extra deadly stuff. Like this. And then next will be pulmonary hemorrhage. Severe bleeding of the upper respiratory tract and trachea increases infectivity, often fatal. Okay, so now we're gonna watch the world slowly die off from apes, kinda. Caribbean is in anarchy. And basically the world is just having a jolly good old time in its end days. It's all thanks to me. Now we've completely filled out the lethality bar, as you can see, and severity bar. And, yeah, GG world. And by GG, I mean I lost, you, or no, I didn't lose, I won, you lost badly, very badly. Oops symptom combo, sneezing and diarrhea are causing unwanted accidents, lowering productivity and drawing attention to wilted allergy. Yeah, it doesn't sound all that good. I mean, people are pooping in their pants all the time just from sneezing and diarrhea. And there we go. We won. Then again, that was casual mode. I don't expect normal mode to be quite as easy as that. I was actually kind of surprised as to how easy that was. So let's give it one more quick try. And now... Okay, so it automatically gave this to us. Reduces research from Genesis experiments on apes. Okay, so just reduces the research that they do. Get DNA points when labs are destroyed. Bonus DNA at start, but costs significantly more to devolve. Costs more to devolve, but harder to cure. Costs less to devolve, but easier to cure. Increases ape strength and speed but lethal over time. Active abilities cost less DNA points to use, increases ape-to-ape transmission, increases DNA from colonies, and apes less likely to be found by humans. I'm not exactly sure which one of these I want yet. I would have to experiment with it just a little bit. Let's quickly play one more normal round of this. And let's go ahead and get started. Bubonic Masia begins in Egypt. Bubonic Masia. In this game, I already know about the Simian flu. Don't tell me about it. Genesis Lab has appeared in Egypt as they start working on a cure. Oh yeah, I forgot. Just in the story, they're trying to find a cure for Alzheimer's, but eventually the disease gets out. Eventually, by some careless scientist who forgot to wash his hands one day. Always wash your hands, kids. You never know when you could end the world via pandemic. Because you had some sort of odd disease that somehow has the human mind behind it. And is good at strategy. Maybe. Possibly. I'm trying to decide. Is it worth these 4 DNA points to evolve it? No, I'm just going to leave it for now. I'll probably find it a little easier. But for now, I'm going to leave it. Hero zone is near collapse. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get these. And, I'll leave the rush for now. I may devolve it later. Depending on, I guess, how bad it is. Let's see what's the next thing you can get. Sneezing and joint pain. Yeah, sneezing is not as likely, but joint pain is a little more likely to or increase the severity. So I think that just makes it a little more noticeable. Those two. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of joint pain. But every time I've played this game on normal mode, I've always sort of lost. Actually, no, I haven't lost. There's one time where I was able to beat it on hard mode, but it was incredibly hard, and then mega brutal mode. Yeah, those were incredibly hard whenever I did those. I don't expect this game to be like last round whenever I did it on casual mode, or just a little harder. I expect this to be quite a bit harder. Because where would be the challenge if it wasn't so incredibly hard you couldn't possibly do it like 200 times? But again, those times I did lost, I was playing it on Android device. Headache. I'll stick with headache. Watch, they're probably gonna find it immediately. Be like, oh my goodness, this guy has a headache and a rash. This must mean a disease. New minor disease spreading. Yeah, what I say. But, how are things going? Things appear to be going fairly well. So how much does it cost to get that? 18. So I need 4 more DNA points, then I can unleash the Apegeddon. Apegeddon? Is that how it would be pronounced? The Ape Armageddon. Apegeddon. Yeah, I believe that's how it would be. Now they're going up on a cure researching quite fast right now. Okay, let's go ahead and unleash the apes. Let's get that because we'll need DNA points. That. And then need 12 points for that. Gene Cyst Lab was destroyed. Nausea symptom mutated. Authorities find apes infected with bubonic mesia. Blah blah blah. They're just coming up with a bunch of fake news, lies. World, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. They're trying to scare you into believing stuff that's not true. It's not. Trust me, I'm the guy who invented the disease. Just don't listen to them. Listen to me. There we go. Okay, so now we should be getting apes fairly quickly. Neuro Enhancement 1, thanks game. Levy 2. Show a lot of care for me, as I do you. Let's see, it doesn't look like there's anything else that's going on right now. So let's set up a colony there. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. There we go. Intelligent apes form a colony in Sudan. Yes, I know. I'm the one who told them to set up the colony. Because despite the apes being able to sort of think on their own, I'm still kind of telling them what to do. And it's kind of a little weird whenever you think about it that way. Okay, let's also get that. this. So now we should be getting more apes to join our side rather quickly. Why did it just get like the 3 neuro enhancement things all in a row? Really? Because I'm pretty sure those neuro enhancement things increase research speed. Let's see, virus able to enter brain cells and modify DNA, improving existing neural pathways, increases intelligence in humans, increasing human intelligence, increases intelligence both the chance of immune response. Okay, I'm not sure what that last one means, but I don't necessarily know whether that's good or bad. Maybe someone can say something in the comments below, but I'm gonna go with it's a bad thing for me. Or maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. What I really need is I need apes over there. Joint pain. Thank you for not getting the brain death thing, because I really couldn't handle getting that right now. Let's go ahead and take that lab out. Here we go. Is there any other place I should set up a colony? How about... No, not that. I keep pressing the wrong thing. I'm used to the last order of abilities thing. Bubonic Amnesia Awareness Day. Thank you for noticing me, World Senpai. I've always wanted to be noticed by World Senpai. Apes attack Genesis Labs in India. Fever symptom mutated. Let's see, I'm also gonna get this. Bubonic Amnesia genes manipulated. Don't manipulate genes. Don't manipulate. Okay, so I've got some apes down here, which I'll move up there. Once they get up to America, I'll set up an ape colony. Here we go. Subconjunctival bleeding, symptom mutated. There we go, take out that lab. And that lab. Sending out drones. No, don't destroy that. Let's also get this, which basically it improves their understanding of tactics, so they're basically able to use guerrilla warfare. Ba-dum, tss. Get it, 'cause they're apes and yeah. Let's set up another one there. That should be the final one that I'll set up. Let's also destroy that. And is there any... I haven't gotten Greenland yet. That is also that in Sweden. But Sweden I should be able to get fairly quickly. I'll get that so that way the apes can travel faster via land, via ocean, I should say. Let's move those guys over there. Let's move these guys over there. I don't have enough for an attack. Come on. There we go. Destroy that lab. And come on, take it out. There we go. Now attack that. Let's increase ape to ape transmission. There we go. So now we should be getting more apes. Let's also increase cold resistance. Let's also increase DNA points we get from colonies. Although, okay, they're almost done with the cure. Let's get that. There we go. Bring that down a lot. Why is everyone... That's why. Oh, no, I don't have the DNA points to get that. Crap. 27, there we go. Yes, devolve that. I don't want that. I don't need that right now. I don't need that kind of stress. Is there anything to help increase infectivity? Greatly. This brings up lethality a little bit, but nowhere as near as that. Now I can move you. Move down to Mexico. Don't worry, I don't think Trump has set up the wall yet. Then again, it's 2019, so maybe it is set up. And because of that little stunt that my disease pulled off, that has brought down, or that has made Canada and a few other places not infected with my disease. So what I probably should have done is move these guys up there. Come on, is there anything else that I can do? There's also this. That brought up the lethality quite a bit, but it also slows down their cure research. Coughing. Pneumonia. And there we go. At this point, I'm just trying to bring the disease back to its former glory. Oops, symptom combo. Let's also take these apes and move them over there, because I know Iceland was one of the places that got uninfected. That's cost so much. Now they've come up with a cure for it. There we go. 84, 85, but now they're going to come up with it fairly quickly. There aren't any labs anywhere, so there's nothing I can really do about it right now. Oh, they're sending all the drones to the wrong places. Blind Genius combo. Thank you, game, for complimenting my not greatest handiwork. Is there anything else I can do? Actually, no, at this point it doesn't matter. I'm gonna lose anyway. May as well accept my surrender like a man, or not my surrender, my defeat like a man. Accept it. Yeah. Almost all, well, there we go, all the humans were eradicated. But, yeah. That was the first and second round of the, Simian flu disease. So if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see more. Make sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to be notified about any videos or things with videos or anything. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.